Bodhisattvas, Dharma Master, Dharma Masters, and Dharma Friends. Amitabha. My name is KUSALI Kandaahsari, and I am the youngest daughter of Hudaya Kandajaya and Sri Utpala Nata Indra. So today I will be giving you a brief overview or introduction to City of 10,000 Buddhas, otherwise abbreviated as CTTB. So first off, CTTB is located 110 miles from San Francisco, but if you want to drive, it will take approximately 2 to 2.5 hours through Highway 101. CTTB is located in a small city called Ukiah in Northern California, but it is actually located in the outskirts of Ukiah, so not within the town of Ukiah, but outside Ukiah, and an even smaller town called Talmadge. So in 1974, the Dharma Realm Buddhist Association bought a property that was 480 acres. It was previously the California State Mental Hospital, but it is now the location and the place for CTTB, or City of 10,000 Buddhas. And as you can see, I have a very fascinating background behind me. And this is our mountain gate, which is the entrance to the City of 10,000 Buddhas. It has 3 arches. It has some writings on there. And it's very nice to take pictures in front of a lot of visitors usually come to CTTB, and they take pictures in front of the gate. So the community in CTTB is mainly comprised of bhikshu and bhikshunis, as well as families and lay people who have come to live in CTTB to lead a spiritual life, away from the bustle from the city or the stress from the city, but to live peacefully in the countryside and practice Buddhism. So we also, there's families who have children, and those children attend schools within the community, within the monastery, and those schools are from kindergarten through 12th grade. And from kindergarten through 8th grade is known as Instilling Goodness Elementary School. Technically speaking, elementary school is from kindergarten through 6th grade, but the 7th through 8th grade is our middle school or junior high school, but they are officially counted as part of our elementary school. And then we have 9th through 12th grade, which is Developing Virtue Secondary School. We also have post-secondary education provided in CTTB, which is our university, Dharma Realm Buddhist University, which is also located within the community, and it houses degrees, bachelor degrees, master's degrees in Buddhism, or translation, or things along those lines. We have one school, but it's separated by gender into the boys and girls division. And so the dormitory houses around 45 students, give or take, and they come from a wide range of international countries. So we have students that come from China, we have students that come from Taiwan, Malaysia, Singapore, and even Indonesia, and some from Europe and also Canada. And those students usually reside in the dormitories. And we also have students that are not international, but within the United States, just they don't live within California. So they come from out of states like Pennsylvania, New York, Georgia, Oregon. And or they also live within California, but they live too far away from the monastery to drive to the school every day. So places like Los Angeles, or other cities in Southern California, or places around San Francisco, where it would be too tiring to drive 2 hours every day to school, they will choose to live in the dormitories. day begins from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We have to actually be present at the school by 7:45 in order to attend flag ceremony by 7:50. We usually recite the 3 refuges. We have the 6 principles, and then we do the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we greet our teachers. And the language will alternate between Chinese and English every day. So one day we'll do Chinese, next day we'll do English, and then Chinese again. Every day we have to attend meal offering. So that is around 10:25 before we eat with the rest of the community in the community dining hall. And then after we eat, around 11:30 to 12, we always have to perform cleaning duties in the dining hall. So we wash our own dishes, we wash our own pots, we clean the cafeteria that we're in, and we help out the rest of the lay people in cleaning up after lunch. And then after that, we begin class again from 12 to 4 p.m. So we have meditation in the mornings, but during the meditation session on Fridays, we have to clean instead. So we clean our school. We don't have janitors, so we're responsible for our own learning environment. So we clean the entire school, and then we go back to class. And then Friday afternoons, we also have another hour of community service, and the principal will assign us into groups of people, not necessarily by grade, just groups of people to clean various areas of the community. So the dining hall, or the university, or the elementary school, or other places like that. The school has a mission statement, and part of the mission statement is to instill these 8 core virtues in the students so that they may lead a life of spirituality and global awareness of the world. And the 8 core virtues are kindness, filial piety, respect, trustworthiness, fairness, citizenship, integrity, and humility. And the teachers, as well as the students, try to integrate those 8 core virtues into their education. Because we're a private Buddhist school, we have classes that we need to take that are related to Buddhism. So we have meditation that we have to take in the morning. And then in 7th through 8th grade, typically from kindergarten to 6th grade, they'll also teach virtue studies. And then from 7th through 8th grade, you also have virtue studies, but it is a class that you are being graded on. So there are assignments that you have to do, or texts that you need to memorize. And then in 9th grade, you have ethics. And then in 11th and 12th grade, you alternate between Buddhism and world religions. Or you can choose to take Buddhism for 2 years. We also have to attend the sessions in the monastery. Or what a lot of classes do is they give you extra credit if you wake up early enough to go to Dzalka, which is morning ceremony at 4 a.m., I believe. The school also hosts 2 very big events that we need to prepare for, one in the spring and one in the fall. The one in the spring is called Cherishing Youth Day, where we invite students from local schools within the community of Ukiah, or our county, which is Mendocino County, but typically students from our local area, Ukiah, and those are usually children from kindergarten through 6th grade, typically, and around 800 students come, and they all pack themselves into the dining hall, where we give them food, and we also have performances from both the girls and boys division. And then we have Honoring Elders Day, which is inviting all the elders in the community. So all the elderly people from nursing homes typically come, and we invite them to also have another event of performances, and we also offer them food, and that takes place in the fall. And for that event, around 300 people attend. So these are very big events that we need to prepare for, and that's around only about 50 people that are managing, along with working along with the kitchen in the community and the other division, the boys division, to work together to plan out the events and how the schedule will be. I think it was a very interesting experience to be a student and to also not only be a student of the school, but also to grow up in the monastery. So because I grew up there, I spent all of my childhood and adolescence in the monastery and also did community service or went to weekly Sunday Dharma classes. It's a very unique experience. It's not what a lot of people typically undergo, but it is good to learn how to value your community or learn how to be responsible for cleaning up after yourselves. And also, I think it's particularly nice to not be in the city when you're going to school because there's not a lot of distractions, which is one of the main focal points of the school, is to study without distractions. I think the one things that I like or miss the most about going to school is walking to school and seeing deer and turkey and a lot of wildlife. We also have peacocks. So that's also another very interesting experience because it's a bird that you're not going to interact with outside of CCTV. We only have peacocks in CCTV.